Hallo meine Lieben, willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Star Trek Online.
Good luck in there. We'll be monitoring from here. Energize.
Okay. Aha. Ich habe keine Ahnung, wo ich hier bin. Sieht aus wie eine Art Waldgebiet.
Welcome to the Mycelial Network.
Okay.
Alright, we don't have a lot of time. Between her weapon and whatever tech she's put in here, Ja'ula's done a lot of damage. We need to put a stop to it before it gets too far gone. Let's head toward those Klingon energy signatures. Seems like a good place to start.
Irgendetwas sticht mich. Was ist das?
That would be the Jasep. They're a sentient, spore-based colony life form. My records indicate they act to decompose any material that's alien to the mycelial network, like you, for example. Adjust your personal shields to this setting. It should protect you from their nibbling.
Verstanden. Machen wir so.
Good. Whatever's happening with that Mokai tech hasn't spread here. Not yet, anyway. Take some samples from healthy spore clusters. We'll need them for comparison studies later.
Okay. Ein paar Sporen sammeln. Da, di, da, da.
You really can't appreciate this place until you see it for yourself.
Absolut.
This is serious. If the network is damaged beyond repair, it could end all life, everywhere.
Das habe ich bereits verstanden. Hallo? Ich höre da was.
Hold your fire. I'm pretty sure she comes in peace.
Ich grüße Sie.
Outsiders, I am of the Jasep. We are people of this realm. We have met people of your realm before. Many of them have traveled here. Others from your realm have sent things that are hurting us. You must make this stop.
Teil? Wie ist das möglich? Ich habe Sie in einer Simulation sterben sehen.
I created this form to give the Jasep voice, to communicate with you. Based on your memories, Patel is compassionate, idealistic, someone who protects, someone like the Jasep.
Ich verstehe. Wir wissen die Geste zu schätzen.
We waste time. Strange devices have been brought here. They make the fungus sick. They are making the yield tree bloom.
Wir sind gekommen, um zu helfen, falls das möglich ist.
This yield tree she's talking about is bad news. The Jasep aren't fond of it, and with good reason. Its bark is toxic to them.
Wie ist das passiert, Patel?
There was a tear in the sky, and a device came through it from your realm. It gives off strange light and heat at all times. This is what brings the sickness and the poison. We know it. The device is deeper in the forest. I will take you to it, but you must stop it. You must.
Wir tun, was wir können.
Let's get moving. Looks like this device is deeper in the mycelial forest. Watch for visible signs of fungal corruption and yield tree growth. The more we see, the closer we'll be to the problem.
Verstanden.
We can use this to move quickly. It will let us travel through the network to another part of the realm.
Ich verstehe. Dann mal los.
Interesting. This might be a tardigrade birthing ground. Try not to scare the little ones, okay? I don't think we'd survive an encounter with an angry adult tardigrade, let alone several.
Ein paar Skins werden nicht schaden. Wir wissen nicht viel über sie.
The liquid sources here may tell us more about them as well. Tardigrades can put themselves into a desiccated state to survive without water, but they still need it to remain active and to grow. Take a sample from the center of the pool. That should provide useful information.
Richtig. Scannen wir die Kleinen und die Wasserquelle.
Interesting. Even baby tardigrades are extremely tough.
Komm hier, Kleiner.
The tardigrades are of the realm. They live in harmony within the forest.
The fluid sample shows a high level of nucleotides and proteins. This serves not only as a liquid source for the local flora, but also a nutrient carrier. These proteins include compounds associated with the formation of neurotransmission and memory.
Also ist die Flüssigkeit Teil eines Nervensystems des Netzwerks?
It's possible that the liquid carries information in the form of protein compounds, and that specific fungi may release chemicals into the fluid that allow for widespread communication.
Dann ist das Mycelium, Wurzeln und Gefäße, während Fahren eher neuronartig sind. Hey Kleiner, flitz mal nicht so rum. Komm hier.
These readings could be very helpful to us here. Understanding this ecosystem may be the key to healing it.
Sie haben recht. Doch wir müssen weiter. Okay, gehen wir mal weiter. So hell.
Look, see that? That's definitely not Klingon tech. It's running clean, too. No radiation or harmful emissions. Whatever it is, it's not part of the problem here. I'd like to take a closer look, if you don't mind.
Natürlich. Ich würde auch gern mehr darüber erfahren.
Curiouser and curiouser. This is Alachi tech. I wonder what they're doing in here. This device appears to collect spores floating in the atmosphere. Based on what we know about Alachi, I think it's collecting food for them.
Die Lachi? Vielleicht haben sie eine Verbindung mit dem Netzwerk.
Alachi are, like the Jasep, part of this realm. They lived here before they went to serve and fight in your realm. Now some of them have returned.
Die Allianz wird darüber informiert werden wollen.
Maybe. The Alachi don't have a lot of friends in the Alliance. I'd be worried about this information falling into the wrong hands. The last thing this place needs is a bunch of well-armed types stomping around looking for payback from the Alachi.
Ein gutes Argument.
Incoming!
Achtung!
Something's wrong with the Alachi. They have the sickness. Those Alachi were of the realm, but they were sick. Toxic, like the yield tree. Their devices were corrupt as well. If we cannot cure the Alachi, we must cull them from the realm before the sickness spreads.
Verstanden. Wir werden helfen, wenn wir können. Ich erfasse mehrere weitere Elachi voraus. Irgendwo hier. Okay. Right.
You see? Look. Look here. It is corrupted. The device makes it grow in a strange, toxic way, and it spreads the sickness.
Wir scheinen uns dem Gerät zu nähern.
Lots of yield tree growth here. That's not a good thing. The corruption is getting stronger.
Einverstanden. Wir müssen diese Korruption aufhalten.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Okay. Ich wechsle mal die Waffe hier. Nicht?
This fungi is being mutated by Hark-Peng radiation. Not good.
Peng. Peng-Torpedos wurden damals gegen den Weltenzerstörer eingesetzt. Untersuchen wir mal die Aufzeichnungen der Elachi.
Looks like this used to be an Alachi research outpost. They were starting to build defense systems in response to incursions from our space. Bet you can't guess who was responsible for those.
Oder. Die Elachi haben also ebenfalls versucht, sich um dieses Problem zu kümmern.
Unfortunately, the radiation from Ja'ula's tech had a negative effect on the Alachi. They began to mutate, and their higher brain functions started to deteriorate. Looks like a team decided to head deeper into the network to deal with the problem. There aren't any coherent entries after that.
Ich schätze, sie haben versagt. Ja'ulas Technologie funktioniert immer noch.
We must go deeper into the network, toward the source of the corruption.
Also, gut, Teil. Dann mal weiter. Bringen Sie uns zum nächsten Knoten.
The device is close, you see? The yield trees, the corruption, they have spread through this area. Find the next node and jump. The source of the sickness must be in the next area.
Verstanden. Ich habe da ein ganz mieses Gefühl.
Something's wrong here. The radiation has mutated the hyphae grouping in this conduit. I can't compute its dynamic output ranges and adjust to compensate for the mutation. Long story short, we're stuck.
Teil? Gibt es etwas, das ich tun kann?
No. The sickness has damaged it too much. I cannot speak to it and make it work. It must be navigated by the stamets, the living stamets.
Was kann der lebendige Stamets anders machen als dieser?
The living stamets, the one who came here before, was part of the network, connected. He touched it with his mind. The living stamets could feel the flow of the network. That is how he guided his ship home through it.
Es fühlen? Ihr meint Intuition. Der lebendige Stamets hat die Discovery mit Intuition geführt?
Yes, but this stamets does not think the same way. It thinks like a machine, not like the living.
Könnten wir diesen Stamets dazu bringen, so zu denken?
The memories and essence of the stamets from before are within the network. We may be able to bring them forth for you, so you can merge them with this stamets. What you need is within what grows here, and the fluid that connects and sustains it.
Okay, dann sammeln wir, was wir benötigen.
The mycelial forest is a vast network, much like your computers. All you need to do is bring the memories you want to the surface.
Und wie machen wir das?
The water connects all the growth. Use it to compel the fronds to blossom and release the memories you seek. Watch carefully. When the fronds bloom, collect the spore memories from them.
Verstanden. Hoffen wir, dass das funktioniert.
Quickly, go collect the spores before they dissipate. You will need to collect more of the fluid. You will need to collect more of the fluid.
Schon dabei.
Quickly, go collect the spores before they dissipate.
Enemy target on center.
You will need to collect more of the fluid. Quickly, go collect the spores before they dissipate. You have the spores. Now you must return to the place of memory. Together, we will make them rebuild the memory of what was.
Okay. Dann wird zum Myzelteich zurück. So.
Spores. They're the building blocks of energy across the universe.
Look how it interacts with the spores. It's as if
I don't know where to go.
You only do it for me, but I could be your dad. I do love it when you only do things for me. The thread that weaves life through space.
I so hoped you would find your way.
I can't even find my way out.
Follow the music, Paul. I'm not going anywhere. Open your eyes.
Hugh? Okay. I know what I need to do here. Hugh. Now I know what it was like for you when you came back. Now it's my turn, except you're not here. None of you are. Burnham, Tilly, Saru, all of you. You're gone. It's just me now. What's left of me, at least.
Geht es Ihnen gut?
I'm gonna need a moment here, okay? This is a lot to take in.
Selbstverständlich.
Okay. Everything's all coming together in my head now. I can navigate the network again. I can do this.
Willkommen zurück, Commander.
We are alike now, both created for a purpose, but with the memories of someone else. The memories of a life not entirely our own. But we are alive.
Ja, Ihr Leben gehört Ihnen.
Patel may be a living thing, but what about me? I'm a computer program, a simulation of a life once lived, and yet I remember being him. I remember the thrill of discovering the mycelial network, the terror of the Klingon War, serving on Discovery, everything I felt when I lost Hugh, and everything I felt when he came back. All of it. Everything.
Das sind alles wichtige Dinge und Teil Ihres Lebens.
We were made, not born. But that alone does not define us. If we have all the memories, all the feelings, we can choose how to live, according to what we know and feel. We are as real as anyone. We are just made of different things.
Sie sind nun Paul Stamets, wenn Sie möchten.
You're giving me the chance to do what I want, to be who I want to be. Thank you. I've made my choice. Let's finish this. A lot of people are counting on us, counting on me. I can help, and I will. It's what Hugh would have wanted, and it's what I want.
Also gut, machen wir uns an die Arbeit, Commander. Okay, los geht's. Hui. Ja, schon wieder so hell.
The sickness. It is strong here. It is dangerous. Already many of the Alachi have become sick and corrupted.
Wir sind also in der Nähe der Quelle.
There are 3 devices up ahead. You must disable them.
Okay, wir sehen uns ja mal um. Ja. Halte die Waffen bereit, Leute. Ne? Ja. Okay, das sollte es erstmal gewesen sein.
There are the devices, up ahead.
Das Teilgerät dort scheint sich nicht zu stören.
They are of the realm, but the sickness doesn't affect them. It should. They eat overgrown blooms. They drink the water. Somehow, they remain strong.
Irgendetwas davon könnte die Lösung sein.
Right now, the radiation is creating more overgrowth than the tardigrades can eat. If we take out Jaula's device, the corruption will stop and the growth rate will return to normal. Then the tardigrades will eat the surplus overgrowth, corrupted or not. Given time, they should slowly bring the ecosystem back into balance.
Okay, finden wir dieses Gerät und schalten es ab.
This could be tricky. We can't disable the probes without clearing the corrupted mycelium, and we can't do that without risking detonation. We're gonna need to think outside the box on this one.
Ich höre.
We need to convince a hungry tardigrade to come to the buffet table, so to speak. If we can lure one of them to the probes, it might clear the overgrowth to a point where we can safely disarm them.
Ein Tardigrade ködern. Wie sollen wir das anstellen?
I'm thinking we use the healthy spore samples we collected earlier. If you're willing to wave a carrot in front of a hungry, practically indestructible, eight-legged horse.
Ein Versuch ist es wert.
Remember, we need to lead the tardigrade to the probes. It'll clear the...
Ja. Hallo, du da. Komm mal mit. Komm. Feines Fressi. Hier.
Okay, you should be able to access the probe and disarm it now.
Okay. Ich deaktiviere mal diese komische Sonde hier.
Good work. Now lure the tardigrade to another probe.
Bestätigt. Komm. Put.
Okay, you should be able to access the probe and disarm it now. Nice! Only one more to go.
Gut. Na komm, keiner.
The tardigrade's done. Disable that probe.
Bin dran. Okay, war's das?
This is all starting to come together. Ja'ula's plan, that is. I think I understand what she's trying to do.
Und was ist es?
Ja'ula and House Mokai learn about classified Starfleet projects in 2256. She raids the Glen and discovers the spore drive, then steals all of the data on it. Unfortunately for her, Strahl corrupted the data before she stole it. So, when she made her spore-based superweapon, she was using bad data.
Mit tragischem Ergebnis.
She puts her shiny new toy on her flagship and joins the attack on Starbase 1. That didn't work out so well for her, though. Bad data, bad weapon. She pulls the trigger and boom! It blows up in her face and the explosion throws her into this century.
Sie und viele andere.
Ja'ula works out the bugs in her weapon's design. She determines that mutated spores are a critical component, so she sets out to get more of them. That's where the probes come in. She fires them into the network, they beam out Hark-Peng radiation, spores mutate, and Ja'ula gets more ammo for her weapon of mass destruction.
Hier kommen die Sonden ins Spiel. Sie feuert sie, also so, ja. Verstörend, aber es gibt Sinn.
Problem is, she didn't think it through. The radiation causes unexpected side effects, as we've seen firsthand. Somehow, I don't think Ja'ula is worried about collateral damage, though.
Stimmt.
Knowledge is power. Now that we know what she's up to, we can take steps to put an end to her plan and protect the network from her actions. Hopefully, we'll be able to work with the Josep on this. Who knows, maybe the Alachi will join the fight. The sane Alachi, that is.
Wir werden dafür jede Hilfe brauchen, die wir bekommen können, denke ich.
No argument there. Wait, did you hear that? Something's coming. Something big.
Och nö. Was jetzt? Leute bereithalten. Das könnte übel werden. Doch haben sie nicht
I'm gonna
gefeiert.
say that's not a good sign.
Ich sammle mal alle Flugs, ja. Da so. Okay. Grüße?
Do not fire. We are allies. Forgive me. It has been so long since I have used my voice.
Ich höre zu. Wer sind Sie?
I was Jarsev, a Romulan once. I am Ilachi now.
Kehren Sie zu Ihrer ursprünglichen Form zurück?
Partially. My mind returns to the time before my change. The weapon is to blame. It corrupts some of us. Drives us mad. Others, like me, become fusions of Ilachi and what we were before. Wait. These weapons, they are not of your creation, are they?
Nein. Die Waffen wurden von Ja'ula abgefeuert. Eine abtrünnige klingonische Matriarchin.
You must stop her. Close the rifts. Destroy her weapons. If she continues this madness, she will utterly corrupt this realm. If that happens, it will break through into the void space, your realm, and destroy everything.
Das wird nicht passieren, wenn Sie mich fragen.
You should return to your realm. Ja'ula's attack has angered other Ilachi. They are taking a fleet to destroy anything on the other side of the rift.
Wie unsere Schiffe.
You must leave now. Go to your realm and help your people while you can.
Danke für Ihre Hilfe, Patel.
It is our way. The Josep thank you for removing the sickness. We will work with Tarsev and other Alachi who wish to stand together against Jaula. We believe we will meet again, friends. Goodbye.
Dann bis zum nächsten Mal. Pathfinder, können Sie uns erfassen? 6 zum Beam bereit. Energie. Ich sagte 6.
We're
Nehmen Sie
receiving
Simmons
your
mit.
data now. No sign of our House Mokai friends, but something's definitely happening with the rift. Based on what you found out in the network, we'll be able to close it, but we'll need to get several external readings before we're ready to try.
Okay. Beeilen Sie sich, Captain. Haus Mokai könnte zurückkehren und zwar schneller als uns lieb ist.
Riscala and Hoffman can head to opposite ends of the rift. From there, we should each be able to get a differential reading. Once we have enough data, you can use a deflector modulation to close the rift.
Auf geht's. Halten Sie nach Mokai-Schiffen Ausschau. Gelber Alarm. Roter Alarm.
Those Alachi ships, they're using spore drives.
Alle Waffen Feuer frei.
The Alachi drives make mine look basic. I'm gonna peek them now.
The Hoffman is in position. Initiating scan.
The Riscala is in position. We're ready to close the rift.
Beginnen Sie. Wir halten die Latsche in Schach. Jawohl. Waffen Feuer frei.
This is the Hoffman. We've completed our scan. Standing by to close the rift.
Diverting power to defense systems on Riscala. Covering fire would be greatly appreciated.
Verstanden. Alle Waffen volle Steuerung. Feuer frei.
This is the Riscala. We finished our computations and are switching to descent.
Bestätigt.
Heads up, I'm reading a huge spike in the rift. Something big is coming through.
Schön, dass Sie es einrichten konnten, Captain. Und keine Minute zu spät.
Okay, close the rift. Now.
Bestätigt. Initiieren den Impuls.
Wow, that actually worked. I can't say I didn't have doubts at first, but whew, well done. Not to rain on the parade here, but Jaula's still out there. As long as she has that weapon and the spores it needs to power it, this can happen again.
Bestätigt.
Well, you can count on the Lucari. We will do what we can to stop her. This isn't just a threat to our universe. There's a brilliant, wondrous realm lying beneath our conception of space. And it's in danger as well. We can't let harm come to it from our side of the cosmos.
Ich stimme dem absolut zu, Captain Kamaka.
We stopped Jaula's attack and saved Andoria. I'd call that a good start. That rift, though, that's something you don't see every day, even in Starfleet. And I've seen some strange things in my time. It was good working with you all. I'll make sure Starfleet Command is updated. We'll do everything we can to bring Jaula to justice and put a stop to this campaign of hers.
Gut, dass wir Andoria retten konnten.
About Jaula, she's going to go after any spores she can get her hands on. You're going to want to cut her off, the sooner the better. And I can help with that.
Ihre Erfahrung wäre sehr hilfreich, Commander.
Pretty sure you didn't bring me into all this for the charming conversation, though that is a definite bonus. I'll be glad to have something to do. It'll help me adjust to life as a sentient hologram. I've got a lot to process and a lot to catch up on.
Es hat sich viel verändert seit 2257.
That might be the understatement of the 25th century. Short term, I'll start putting together a list of known spore colonies. We need to keep an eye on those. If we're lucky, we'll catch Jaula before something like this happens again.
Okay, halten Sie mich auf dem Laufenden, Commander. Wir müssen das schnell beenden, bevor es zu einer Katastrophe kommt. Steuer, setzen Sie einen Kurs. Wir verlassen das System.
What an extraordinary series of events. The mycelial network will be of great interest to the Lucari, I can assure you. Our own astromycologists will want to study it as soon as possible. I do hope the Alliance is able to put a swift end to Jaula's campaign. The thought of her using spores as part of a weapon, it's unsettling. If she's able to perfect that technology, no one will be safe from her wrath. Finally, please send my regards to Commander Stamets. It was such a pleasure to work with him, and I do wish him the best as he explores the galaxy in our time.
Das werde ich tun, Captain. Bis zum nächsten Mal. So, und das war's jetzt auch mit dieser Folge. Wir kriegen einen Elachi Brückenoffizier und ein Personalschützelschilde. Schützelschilde. Ja. Okay. Ich bedanke mich bei euch fürs Zuschauen. Ich hoffe, euch hat die Folge gefallen. Lasst gerne ein Like und ein Abo da. Drückt auf die Glocke und wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal wieder. Tschüss!